since we have some time, let's go back and recap the Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano weigh-in. The main the main card weigh-in for Top Rank on ESPN is going to start in about 10 minutes. And we're going to be watching that. But in the meantime, let's talk about the undisputed fight. Here, let me rewind it back for you. This was earlier today at 1 p.m. Eastern. And this Irish turnout is something else. They even got Becky. Check this out. Let's go watch this. I haven't seen it yet. Like in full, only seen clips. Oh, they got some big time shit going on here over in New York. All right, let's go.
Champion, the EST of the WWE, Bianca Belair. And now to help introduce Team Taylor, here is the 6-time WWE champion from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
All right, Madison Square Garden, what's up? Now, I'm gonna need all of y'all.
I had a full respiratory failure. And I had to have like a breathing tube and all kind of procedures and shit. So I was about less than a minute from being brain dead. Crazy. Crazy shit.
Being the WWE Raw Women's Champion, I am also the EST of WWE, meaning I am the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best superstar in the world. Now, I was backstage talking with Amanda Serrano, and she told me that she's going to pull a Belair tomorrow night, meaning she's going to snatch all those belts from the champ, kind of like what I did to Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Now,
hold on, let me tell you guys what's going on. The Stevenson versus Valdez weigh-in is going to be happening. They did a pause, so they're starting at the top of the hour because it's going to be a part of the Max on Boxing broadcast. So in the meantime, I haven't seen this. I was asleep. So now we're recapping the Serrano Taylor weigh-in until the Valdez Stevenson weigh-in starts. So it's going to be starting like in probably like 5-6 minutes. So in the meantime, I haven't seen it. Like, chill out.
As a proud member of Team Serrano, with all further...
By the way, take your time out, like the video. We're not doing this for our health. We're going to be here tomorrow covering these fights. I'm going to be covering both cards. I have 6 post-fight videos on the docket that I'm going to be covering, unless Austin Ammo Williams and Cordell Booker turns into like something worth covering. Then it'll be 7 fights I'll be covering between both cards. And then we'll be going live after Valdez Stevenson, for post-fight coverage. So going to be a busy day. And also I want to talk about Iris Lindy Lar versus Gary Spike O'Sullivan. That was announced today. Yes, you heard me right. As the chief support or co-feature, whatever you want to call it, to Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero. And can you believe, before we get back to the weigh-ins, can you believe that next week it's here? Next week is Canelo versus Bivol. Next week is Canelo versus, I'm hyped. Can't you see the smile coming from? Next week is Canelo versus Bivol. And then the week after that, Charlo Castaño. 2 lovely, lovely times in boxing. Hey, take your time out and like the video. I'm not doing this for my health, man. I'm not doing this for my health.
I need y'all to get up on y'all feet. Come on now, get up on your feet. For the former unified featherweight champion, the only woman to win titles in 7 weight classes, the fighting pride of Puerto Rico. Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up for Amanda, the real deal Serrano.
How come something's telling me in my gut feeling that I would get copyrighted for that music right there? It'd be the littlest shit. Let me tell you, T Street is always dealing with some copyright shit every week. Someone's always trying to shut me down. I've been shut down like 6 times already. I was doing these press conferences like years and years and years ago before anyone was doing them, to the point where I was like, you know what? Like, why go to the event? you know, I can just cover this shit from home. All right, let's go.
It all goes down here tomorrow night, Madison Square Garden. Serrano versus Taylor for all the belts. Now, I know a thing or two about fighting in New York City for all the belts. I also know a thing or two about fighting in that big room next door in front of thousands upon thousands of fans. And I know you people will have this place rocking. Where are my Irish fans at?
If you don't know, I'm half black, half Irish, and half Chicano Mexican.
No.
I found it on my Ancestry.com.
Now you all know why I'm here. I am here because of the best Irish boxer to ever step in between those ropes. And I am proud. I am so proud to be head of Team Taylor. No. Hey. Ole. Look, Conor McGregor said.
Yeah, I got Irish in my blood. And Mexican too.
And we are taking over, baby. Because you will never beat the fighting Irish. And you will never beat the history-making, game-changing, record-breaking winner of the 2012 Olympic gold medal winner. The woman who has won gold medals all over the world. The reigning, defended,
They need to hurry up because the main weigh-in is about to start.
champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. The Bray Bomber, Katie Taylor.
That classical shit, definitely a copyright right there. Oh no, that's live. All right, we can do that. Oh, this shit lit. Okay. All right. My people always know how to get down, though. This some epic shit. Now I wish I would have went. Damn. Yeah, hell yeah. I like this joint. That's the weigh-in up at the top. We're waiting for this to start. Ew, my shit fast now. I rebuilt my PC over the last couple of months. So we got this studio quality shit here, right here.
A record of 42 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw, and 30 big wins coming by way of knockout. In 2011, she won her first world title and has now gone on to become the Guinness Book of World Record-setting 9-time 7-division world champion. Ella nació en Carolina, Puerto Rico, and raised in the beautiful borough of Brooklyn, New York. Here is the talented and accomplished women's boxing southpaw sensation, the reigning and unified featherweight champion of the world, la gran campeón puertorriqueña, Amanda, the real deal, Serrano. 133.6 for Amanda, the real deal Serrano. 133.6. And her opponent now making her way to the scale. She is the defending undisputed world champion. As an amateur, she won 5 consecutive world championship gold medals, 6 European gold medals, 5 European Union gold medals, and in 2012 in London, she captured Olympic gold. Now, as a professional, her record stands perfect. 20 fights, 20 victories, 6 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, here is the Acclaim, the celebrated and the game-changing 2-division and reigning, defending, undefeated and undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Katie Taylor! 134.6, 134.6 for Katie Taylor. 134.6.
Isn't that the river dance music? Remember Lord of the Dance? Like the tap dancing? I forgot what they call it. I always wanted to do that. This makes me want to frolic through a Irish countryside meadow, collecting fucking stones and shit.
For the undisputed lightweight championship of the world, Matchroom Boxing, most valuable promotion, live on DAZN from Madison Square Garden.
That atmosphere is something else. We're gonna have to come back to this though and head over to the, hold on. We're gonna have to come back to this and head over to the Top Rank ESPN weigh-in. I'm interested in his fight. So look, all right. So look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to the we're gonna go back to recap that after this weigh-in right here, because this one is live. So after this weigh-in is over, we're gonna go recap the Katie Taylor weigh-in. And what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna pull up, because basically they're airing this right now. If you don't want to watch it here, you can turn to ESPN 2. And this is on Max on Boxing. So they combined this weigh-in with Max on Boxing. So I'm guessing that the fighters are going to talk to Max after. Here, I'll show you real quick, because they're about to go on another break. They're about to go on another break. So before, what I'm about to do, I had to rebuild my whole PC over the last like month or so. I had to rebuild my computer. And before, I wasn't able to. So, for example, they're about to go on break. So now I'm able to do this. I wasn't able to do it before. Where we at? Boxing streaming, ESPN Plus. I wasn't able to open up. My computer was shut down. So hopefully it doesn't now. So I upgraded some things and we should be cool. All right. So where's it at? Live now. Max on Boxing. Where we at? But yeah, why does it ask me to sign up? Am I not signed in? Don't make me have to sign in again. Well, anyway, I can open up Max on Boxing. I'm going to do that in the background. But in the meantime, let's go back and check out the rest of this since they're on break here, as you can see. let's go check out the rest of this weigh-in and listen to these interviews. By the way, please take your time out, like the video, subscribe. So once again, what's going on is this is live, which is sitting on the screen now. It's live. But because they're airing it on Max on Boxing, it's a commercial break on ESPN2 right now. That's why you're seeing this. So in the meantime, this happened earlier today, about 4 hours or so ago. We are in New York. My colleague, Donnell, is at the event. He's, going to be ringside tomorrow night, and we're going to be having content from the event.
We are here. We are here.
But seriously, though, that atmosphere is something fucking else.
Blue. All right. What an environment this is, Amanda.
I'm covering 3 fights on this card, unless something happens with Emma Williams, Cordell Booker.
But you see now that it really is gonna.
It might be 4.
They say women can't sell. Are they out there, man? You have 2 of the best pound for pound going at it, making history at the Garden. Boricuas and Irish. Who can ask for any more? I can feel the just love and the support. You guys are the true winners come tomorrow night. You guys wanted this fight. You guys kept asking for this fight, so here you go. Enjoy tomorrow night.
What's the one thing you have to do
it's
in
a
this
little
fight
over the top, but I love it.
Just be vintage Amanda Serrano.
All right. And what is your message to your fans who are here tonight and that will be
You know what? I need to check my ancestry to see if I got a little bit of Puerto Rican up in me. I bet it's some up in there.
Los quiero muchos en este nosotros para ustedes. This is for all of us boricuas. Hasta la muerte, baby.
And now let's bring in her promoter, Jake Paul. Jake, what was it about this fighter in particular that you got behind?
Look, I don't have anything to say about that. What I do have to say for the Irish is I feel bad for y'all because this is the start of Katie Taylor's losing streak, just like Conor McGregor. This is the start of her losing streak, just like Conor McGregor. Here's your microphone.
All right, there you have it. One more time, Amanda Serrano, everybody. And now we bring in the one and only Katie Taylor. Katie, you've been in some big fights before. How does this one feel compared to those?
Well, there's definitely something different about this fight, being involved in the biggest fight in female boxing history. It's great to see so many fans here. Thank you so much to all the Irish who traveled over. I'm so grateful.
I know you're not comfortable doing the interviews and the media. You've done it all week now.
Yeah, he definitely just sent them to hell.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm ready to step in there. I'm ready to hear those words. I'm still world champion. I'm still world champion.
All right, Miss Katie Taylor. Good luck to you. Eddie, Joe Markowski said this feels like a Canelo fight. That's the kind of environment and atmosphere that you guys have created for this night. How much does this mean to you personally to be able to pull this off at this level?
Well, look, we're making history as the biggest female fight of all time, but better than that. Forget women's boxing, men's boxing. This is one of the greatest fights of all time between 2 of the greatest to ever lace them up. So we couldn't have done it without the support of everybody.
Katie always sounds like she's out of breath, yo. That's why she didn't win 3-minute rounds.
You are going to get
that was a joke.
Madison Square Garden, you will never forget. And it's been jovial, and we respect Team Serrano, but tomorrow night you're going to see why Katie Taylor is the best female fighter of all time. And I tell you, there's nothing like the Irish, and you never beat the Irish. Katie Taylor is going to absolutely put on a beautiful performance tomorrow night, and you will hear the words.
Here is a fact. I have interviewed Katie Taylor 3 times in 3 different places. Can you believe that? It's crazy, right?
And Claudia, what an environment, guys.
3 different times in 3 different cities.
So Todd, I'll tell you what, between the tamboras and the Irish rock violins,
I like the way you said tamboras.
they go really nice in
There you go,
unison.
the Silver Fox. Claudia Plejos. Lord have mercy.
We've seen many fights. We've been there, but
here we are.
And tonight is one of those
Now
nights
to the
that
big
I get
time.
that-
Now to the big time.
This is boxing. This is Top Rank. Presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. Sponsored by Boost Mobile. Power is money. And Top Gun Maverick. Starring Tom Cruise. Only in theaters May 27th. It's scheduled for 12 rounds for the WBO WBC Ring Magazine Junior Lightweight Championships of the World. Here he is, presented in association with Antonio Leonard Promotions, the 2016 Olympic silver medalist, the 2-weight world champion, the reigning defending WBO champion of the world, representing Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson.
What happened there? Did this motherfucker wait? Oh, there you go. Yeah, something ain't seem right. My man gonna have to get a haircut. I like that. Why don't more promoters use that? You know, that's so professional.
130.
Okay, all right, he made the weight.
130 for the WBO.
That was a little scary. He made the weight.
130.
All right.
He is the 2-weight world champion. He is the reigning defending WBC champion of the world.
Donut, what the hell is wrong with you? Jesus.
Mexico, Oscar
Fucking degenerates.
Valdez.
129.6.
129.6 for Valdez. 129.6.
So I'm gonna have to sign into ESPN Plus so we can watch the weigh-in interviews, post weigh-in interviews from Stevenson and Valdez. And if you want to see them individually, this is on ESPN2 right now live. So this weigh-in is a part of the episode of Max on Boxing. Well, even though he's fairly new to the 130-pound division, he's already been talking about moving up to 135. I think he'll settle in at 147 one day as he gets older. But first, he got to make it through tomorrow night. I'm not confident because he hasn't really, you know, I mean, yeah, Herring, okay, all right. You know, no disrespect to Jamel Herring, but, you know, I never really rated him as like a highly special talent. In my opinion, Valdez has a much better chance. I'm pretty sure there is a VADA testing, but I don't know for sure. And especially for Valdez, he's probably getting tested more than anybody. That phentamine T. Shakur was 24. So this is what we're going to do. Let me sign in to Max on Boxing on ESPN Plus, and then we should be able to get the interviews. I'm gonna wait for
anticipation for an outstanding fight. Two outstanding fighters, and they're both ladies.
You had the Kambosos, you had Bianca Belair. For Amanda Serrano, you had Becky Lynch, and the Irish rock violence, Farah bringing out Katie Taylor, and 1 pound difference between the two fighters. Does that tell you anything leading into tomorrow?
No, that tells me that they're definitely professionals. The two professionals.
It's safe to say that Amanda's the favorite. Let's go look at some resumes. We'll wait for Stevenson. We'll do his later. We'll wait for the post-fight interviews to talk about them. Let's see. Let's go look at some resumes. And we also have to check out the other weigh-ins on the undercard, which we're going to do right now, actually, after we talk about this. Now, my personal opinion, and we're going to look at them, Katie Taylor has the better resume. 20-0 with 6 KOs, 35 years old. She's considered more of a brawler than a boxer. You know, multiple fights where they're trying to get her to box, but she just likes to be right there in your face. 2-division world champion. Remember, she tested the waters at 140 against, where's she at? Right here. Christina Leonardo, I don't know. I always butcher her name, her last name. Something about this, I can't even sound it out. Leonardo, I can't sound it out. But anyway, quality opponents we're going to talk about. Natasha Jonas, who's right now a champion at 154 pounds. Marion Gutierrez, she beat her when she was undefeated, but Amanda Serrano fought her in her last fight, and she beat her worse. Fucked her face all up. Delphine Purcell, in those two fights, arguably Katie Taylor lost the first one. But nonetheless, two quality fights. And then, of course, the 140-pound champion. And she's got a high-quality win over who? Who did she beat? She beat somebody of note. She lost to Purcell. Bumgarner. Rose Valiente, I was at this fight. This was in Philly. Eva Wallstrom, she's been beating her up since the amateurs. You know, Cindy Serrano just didn't seem like she wanted to be there, and Jessica McCaskill. So overall, you can say, you know, that looking at, you know, Amanda's resume, 42, 1-1, 30 KOs, you can say that, you know, she has the better resume. Yes, Amanda Serrano is a 7-division world champion between 115 pounds, which she fought about 3 years ago, right? 115, and she's fought as high as 140. She's never touched 147. And I think she could possibly one day. And you would think that would probably be the way to go, that if she beats Katie Taylor, she would be targeting a fight with Jessica McCaskill, who I believe is in New York as well. Jessica McCaskill, undisputed at 147 pounds after beating Cecilia Brakus twice. She's got a fight coming up. So right now, between these divisions, between 130 and 147, you got a lot of quality names in there. And you know how with the women, they can jump up and down. Okay, so we have Valdez and Shakur Stevenson on Max on Boxing right now. Let me sign in real quick so we can listen to them. I'm going to turn my TV up in the background. Maybe you can hear it. Nah, I'm not going to do it that way. Hold on. Let me sign in to ESPN Plus so we can get that up. All right. So you got fighters like, let's say, for example, just off the top of my head, Alicia Bumgarner, Terry Harper, Michaela Mayer, obviously Jessica McCaskill, Natasha Jonas, of course, Taylor Serrano. What names am I missing between 130 and 135? I'm talking about like quality ones. Choi, who's supposed to be fighting Bumgarner sometime this summer. And these are all some big-time women's boxing event. For example, at 130, the fight that they have to make there before they do anything is obviously Bumgarner versus Michaela Mayer. But then you can have that winner move up to fight the winner of Taylor Serrano. At 140 is kind of a little messy right now, but then you have McCaskill at 147 pounds. And all those women can pretty much round robin each other. And, you know, and with the way we see what's going on with women's boxing, they will fight each other.